What if you don't actually fear starting a business? You actually fear failing at it. And this fear is keeping you stuck. And this is why you really haven't started that business, which is scary ass. A lot of us grew up in environments where failure was not an option. It wasn't an option. Like maybe you had a parent who was very hard on you or criticized you every time you made a mistake. Or maybe you grew up feeling, if you wasn't perfect at doing this or if you wasn't good enough for it, you didn't deserve it. Those scenarios are called conditioning. All of that was conditioning you to fear failure. And this video, we're going to get into it and we're going to talk about it because this is not only affecting your lifestyle, but it's also affecting your business and stopping you from making that money. So let's get into it. First things first, it's very important for you to know that you are not born fearing failure. You are conditioned, you are programmed, you are trained to fear failure. And anything you can learn, you can unlearn. So let's understand that you was not born fearing failure. You were conditioned to fear it. Since this fear was conditioned, it normally comes from your childhood. Like I was saying earlier, you may have had strict parents. Very strict parents. They were hard on you for small mistakes that you have made. Maybe you felt pressure to be perfect from what you have seen on social media, and maybe you were abused for the smallest mistakes. Boy, why you spilled that milk? Why you threw that food away? Why you dropped that crumb on the floor? Why you broke your pencil? What? Why you got that refrigerator open? Why you slammed my door? Small, simple mistakes you were abused for. And this can program you, your subconscious mind, to fear making mistakes. Some people even grew up with narcissist adults. And in this case, failure wasn't a mistake or a life lesson. This was a direct attack on your adult because you're not doing what they expect you to do. So now you're attacking them in their mind. So this can also program your subconscious thinking to associate failure with something that's dangerous. So you're scared to try something because you don't want to fail, because in your subconscious mind, every time you fail, it's dangerous. You're scared to fail. And that is programmed. And like I said, anything that you program can be reprogrammed. So all of this subconscious thinking, it not only shows up in your life and your relationships, but it also shows up in your business. So let's do an exercise. I'm about to call you out. Let's do an exercise. If you overthink every decision, waiting for the perfect moment to start. If you overthink every decision, waiting for the perfect moment to start, go ahead and quack. Go ahead and quack. If you procrastinate because deep down, avoiding the unseen failure feels safe, go ahead and quack. Go ahead and quack. And if you never launch and never take actions because you are thinking, what if it doesn't work? Go ahead and quack. Go ahead and quack, because you are a product of conditionalized fear of failure, and it's making you be a sitting duck. Quack. But like I said, you can reprogram your subconscious thinking. You can reprogram your mind, because you deserve to have a successful, booming business. You do. So here is my unsolicited advice Number one, every entrepreneur has failed. Every entrepreneur has failed. It's facts. It's true. So instead of you seeing your failure as a mistake, look at it as a lesson. What did I learn from this? What can I take from this? How can this lesson that I've just learned help me become more successful in my business? Unsolicited advice number 2. Start small. Just start small. Post that content. Send that email. Create that post. Okay? Apply for that grant. It really doesn't have to be perfect at all. It just needs to be done. The goal is to get it done. Not for it to be perfect, but to get it done. We're trying to mark things off here. And we need to mark it off. And the only way we can mark it off is if we do it. And we can't have it done if we're steady editing, redoing. Oh, it's not good enough. Chill, bro. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because you doing all that is going to lead to it not being posted at all. Quack. Unsolicited advice number 3. Celebrate the mistakes. Yeah. Celebrate the mistakes. Yeah. You made that content and it had all them typos in it. You had the wrong there 3 times, bro. I counted it. You had the wrong there 3 times in that content, bro. So what? What, you gonna cry? You made that caption and you didn't even spell it right. What are you doing? So what? It's a mistake. Are you gonna cry? At least you tried. At least you tried. I drank to that. At least you tried. Post it. Post it and celebrate your mistakes. You did it. So what? I'm outside recording. The lighting, the sun is going behind the clouds. The wind is blowing. Guess what? It's not perfect. Why? Because nature isn't perfect. Why? Because it was not designed to be perfect. I'm sitting out here outside making a video for you and my light is undimmed. I'm going to cry? No, I'm still going to post it. And I'm going to drink to that. Hey, I'll drink to that. With the wind blowing and everything, guess what I'm going to do? Drink to that. Because why? I'm not worried about it being perfect. I'm worried about it being done. If I'm sitting here worried about everything being perfect, nothing is going to get done. Guess what? Don't let fear stop you anymore. Don't let fear stop you anymore. Matter of fact, comment right now. Comment down in the comments. Comment in the comments. Fear is no longer holding me back. If you're no longer letting fear hold you back, I need you to put that in the comments. Fear is no longer holding me back. Comment that right now if you believe it. Comment, I'm taking my power back. Fear is no longer controlling me. Comment, fear is not my master. Put that in the comments. Fear is not my master. I control fear. I rewire my mind. I retrain my consciousness. I am the creator of my life. I choose what stays. I choose what goes. Reprogram your subconscious thinking. But the first thing you have to do is realize, why is this happening? Why aren't you seeing the success in your business? Why aren't you seeing the overflow? Why aren't you seeing the abundance that was promised to you? Why? Because you are letting fear control your life. And comment right down in the comments right now. Fear is no longer my master. I am no longer allowing fear to control my life. What? Get to typing. Now I'm going to leave you with this. Playing it safe has never, ever built a legacy. Staying on the sidewalk never built a legacy. Playing it safe never built a legacy. Never jumping off the porch never built a legacy. Never starting never built a legacy. Are we building legacies? Are we breaking generational curses? Are we trying to do this? Are you putting in the effort? Are you putting in the work? Are you putting in the grind? Are you working on yourself? Because if you don't start, you will never build that legacy. What you gonna leave behind? A whole bunch of scary ideas? A whole big notebook full of ideas that you never started because you're scary? Really? Quack. That's what you're gonna do? Quack. That's what you're gonna do? Quack. You can overcome this, and you will overcome this, and you will have a successful, booming business because you are no longer letting fear control your life. Fear is no longer your master. And I believe that. I believe fear is no longer your master, and you are going to persevere to the next chapter in your life and receive that abundance, receive that overflow, receive everything you were promised, and build your legacy to be able to leave a legacy, okay? Now, don't be the duck. Don't be the duck. Don't be stuck. Don't be stuck sitting there quacking, stuck in your situation, not knowing what to do when fear is the root cause of it. Don't be stuck quacking. Don't be stuck quacking, duck. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right, now, get off my phone. Get off my phone. Bye.